Because I'm with you through thick and thin. Whatever trouble you are in, I don't care whatever you do. Just know that I love you. Oh, 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 I love you.
Well, hello out there in internet land. It is Smokin Joe. I am here at the Whiskey Junction, getting ready for our big anti-Valentine's Day show, No Love, because Valentine's Day is ridiculous, and my wife and I are both overall against it, and it's really fun to plan a bunch of songs that are not lovey, mostly just about space today. And then across the street at Cabooze, we have Freekbass playing tonight as well. And he and his friends will be joining us in just a little bit. But before all that happens, I must please ask you to please share this video. Please share it up. The more people in the chat, the better. You know, you get to see all your friends. Ooh, my hand's crazy. The more people in the chat, the better. So please share. It's very exciting. But if you're watching this in the future on YouTube, please click that subscribe button. That is probably right there. Hard to say. But please subscribe. You know, I put out a lot of content. Smokin Joe, Dead Larry, Iron Star, Galactic Get Down. We got a lot of stuff that pops up over time. So please subscribe to the YouTube channel for all the episodes and more. I'd like to give a big shout out to, let's see what we got here. Our last guest was Bob Pat Band. Just Bob Pat. Last week we talked about how we are best friends and will always be best friends. Talked about our story, and all the how we got together and how Bob Pat Band has evolved. Make sure to check out the game, of course, Sorted Out with me, Bobby, and the Get Down Wives. That's a fun way to put it. I definitely kicked everyone's ass last week, so definitely check that out in the game. It doesn't always happen. First sponsor I'd like to shout out is Shadowwick Creations, our longest-standing sponsor, exclusive monthly Galactic Get Down candle collection. Each month features 3 unique candles inspired by Galactic Get Down. Buy a candle to show your support for the Galactic Get Down, as all the proceeds go to the festival. For more information on the Galactic Get Down candle collection and all the great products from Shadowwick, check out their Etsy page at etsy.com/shop/Shadowwick Creations. And of course, thank you to all my patrons that support me every month. I have a Patreon, Smokin Joe. I post fun content. I reveal news before it's released. All that sort of fun stuff. Been slacking a little bit. Been a little bit winter bluesy, but don't worry. I'll get back and putting more and more content on my Patreon. Big shout out to Caitlin Paxton, my current lieutenant on the Smokin Joe Enterprise. If you'd like to join the crew, visit patreon.com/SmokinJoeMusic. And that is all for our sponsors for today. So let's get right down. Round town. What's getting down? Round town. We can get down. We can get down. Of course, like I said, here we are at the Whiskey Junction right now. Getting ready for our No Love and Anti-Valentine's Day show with me, Smokin Joe, and a bunch of my friends. I don't know if any of you have been around the scene long enough to remember when I first moved into town, I had a residency at Whiskey Junction for a couple years, and we'd get all our friends together. We'd never learn the songs. We'd just get on stage and do our best, and it's going to be kind of like that, but a lot better. But it's just kind of a throwback to the old Smokin Joe style of Whiskey Junction shows. But this theme is basically defying the capitalist love holiday. Everyone knows that Valentine's Day is just a holiday mass-marketed by the greeting card and candy industry. Why do we let it make us feel so bad? This year we say no more to the billion-dollar companies trying to make us feel like we need to shop just today for our loved ones. We say no. We say no. And in addition to this being a free show, we are collecting donations at the door for Haven Housing in Minneapolis. They provide women in crisis or transition with a stable environment and the opportunity to explore options for their future. havenhousing.org. Doors are open at 8, so when the show is over, the doors are open. Music begins at 9 and will go till about 11:30 midnight, so that's your window. Also tonight, across the street, we have Freekbass and the Bump Assembly featuring Sammy Garrett from Turquoise. Freekbass and the Bump Assembly featuring Sammy Garrett from Turquoise, that's all I say. Freekbass is a master funk bassist known for his technical virtuosity and dynamic, infectious live performances. And we will have Freekbass right here with us very shortly. Show is $15 in advance, $17 at the door, ages 18 and up. Doors are at 8:30. Show starts at 9:30. So you can bounce back and forth. Whiskey Cabooze, Whiskey Cabooze, Whiskey Cabooze. I encourage it. Tomorrow night, also at the Cabooze, we have the 28th annual Songs of Freedom Bob Marley Remembered. Mid-America Talent presents 28th Annual Songs of Freedom, Bob Marley Remembered, featuring international reggae all-stars with special guest The New Primitives on the 14th and special guest Innocent Reggae Band on the 15th. You know, I might go see New Primitives. I love New Primitives. They were at my very first Harvest Fest, and I fell in love with them back in 2008, I want to say. Doors for that tomorrow are at 8:30. Music is at 9:30. 18 plus, $12 in advance, 16 at the door. So grab those tickets as soon as possible. Valentine's Day is tomorrow, and Druzy Rose is actually celebrating Valentine's Day as a holiday. Valentine's Day with Druzy Rose, Jordy Vaughn at Seaberg and the Black Velvet Punks. I love Seaberg and the Black Velvet Punks. I've never seen them live, but I love their music. That is at 5-6 Brewing. Join us in the Barrel Room at 5-6 Brewing for some Valentine's Day vibes. Brought to you by our pals Druzy Rose with Jordy Vaughn Music and Seaberg and the Black Velvet Punks. This show is part of 5-6 Brewing's Valentine's Day dinner and a show. The 3-course dinner will take place before the show and will be cooked up by our most talented, the pasta maestro herself, Rachel's Pasta. Instagram is at Rachel's Pasta. So Rachel must have some really good pasta. She has her own Instagram all about it. Happening Saturday as well, out in the suburbs, you got another Smokin Joe show. I'll be making my debut at Tuttle's. Fun fact, I've worked for the Tuttle's at Memory Lanes for like 6 years back in the day, and it's fun to actually go to their place of business in Hopkins, and I'm going to bring my friends. We're going to play a show. It's our very first time out there. It starts at 8 p.m., 21 plus, and of course no cover. And that's about all you need to know about Tuttle's. I'm just excited to get down with my friends. And then also happening Saturday, Romer Dome Season 5 featuring the Moonlight Community. This episode is a very special one, introducing our host for the afternoon, Dante Leyva. You might know him from Space Monkey Mafia. You might know him from Druzy Rose. He's a wonderful multi-instrumentalist. We all know Dante as an amazing, sweet dude that shreds music with the likes of Space Monkey Mafia and Druzy Rose. He will be joining us as a representative of Twin Cities Musicians Against Gentrification, a collective of musicians opposed to the gentrification of communities throughout the Twin Cities, to provide us with a brief overview of what the group does. Season 5 continues with the Moonlight Community, alternative indie rock band, and a collection of creators with the mentality of genre fluidity. They have masterful compositions, alluring lyrical melodies, powerful harmonies, and positive message combined to bring a truly unique sound to the industry. So I'm very excited. We have some Romer Dome Familia here tonight. We got Bryce is helping us run sound. We got Romy who's going to be playing percussion with me tonight. So Romer Dome is always in the house. Happening also Saturday night. What a weekend. Minneapolis is a crazy place. Slippery People, the music of Talking Heads. Slippery People with DJ Elsewhere as support. This is happening again at the Fine Line just 1 year after our show that we did with them last year. Very exciting. General admission is $15, $20 day of show. You can get a reserved balcony seat for $35. Doors are at 7:30. Show times at 8:30, 18 plus. Bring your ID. Happening Sunday, February 16th. Seamus Egan with our friend Carrie Joy of Sister Tree. See, this will be at the Cedar. It is Sunday, February 16th. Doors are at 7. Show is at 7:30. All ages. It is a seated show. $20 in advance and 22 day of. So Seamus Egan is a Celtic music superstar. I think I see him playing a banjo there, but he's multi-instrumentalist. And Carrie Joy, of course, amazingly talented from Sister Tree and can be found all over the Smokin Joe album. It's about time. Jess's birthday is coming up. Jess Seahorse has a birthday coming up, and it is a big one. It is her Dirty 30, and we are celebrating at the Cabooze on Friday, March 6th with Dead Larry, Max Graham and the fam, and bringing Itis back into town. That's right. If you remember, Dead Larry and Itis playing shows together is definitely a very Jess Seahorse's thing. There'll be live art by Dizzle Arts, Jordan Oliver. The show is $10 in advance and $15 at the door. Make sure to be at that one. It's very exciting. I'm excited to give Jess a show she'll really enjoy, and play, I don't know, approximately 3 hours of music in a night with the fam and Dead Larry. And of course, the reason we're all here doing anything at all, the Galactic Get Down. This summer, we have our next announcement coming up in just a couple weeks on March 1st. But for now, we know that Dead Larry and Kind Country and Iron Star, Space Monkey, String Dingers, Druzy Rose, Feeding Leroy, Flow State, Splimit, The Immaculate Beings, Irie Minds, Bob Pat Band, and, of course, a live episode of the Smokin Joe Show will all be there the last weekend of July, July 30th to August 1st. Tickets are on sale now, and they're not going to get any cheaper. So make sure to grab your tickets now before March 1st price increase. I'll tell you what, they have a really exciting announcement on Monday. Patrons of my Patreon might find out before that. We have a really exciting announcement for all the people that maybe wanted to play Galactic Get Down. Maybe I, said no. We have another chance for you. Stay tuned. Big news on Monday. That's all I can say, and I'm going to close out the weekend Get Down with that. If you ask somebody, they might tell you, but I can tell you that much alone. Our first video of the day comes again from our telethon, the Romer Dome telethon at Hotel Minnesota. We are still actively raising money for our very own dome-like structure to have as the launch pad at Galactic Get Down, among many other things that Romer Dome and Vicarious Visions do. So there are lots of prizes, lots of tiers. You can get signed merch and like meet and greets and all that fun stuff. So check out romerdomefamilia.com/telethon for all of that. And our first video is with Dimitri Rollis playing a song that we do not know the name of. Yeah. Indian what? Indian Feathers. Sorry, it just has Dimitri Rollis something. That's okay. I just figured we didn't know. But Dimitri joined us in the Galactic Lounge at Hotel Minnesota and made some magic. And here it is right now.
And without further ado, I would love to introduce an amazing artist. You know him from Frog Leg. You know him from Dimitri Rollis and Friends. This is Dimitri Rollis himself. Everybody, round of applause.
Hey, thanks, everybody. Well, my buckle makes impressions on the inside of her thigh. There are little feathered Indians where we tussle through the night. If I'd known she was religious, then I wouldn't have came stone to a house of such an angel, too fucked up to get back home. Looking over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof. She said, ain't anybody told you that them things are bad for you? I said, many folks have warned me. There's been several people try, but up till now there ain't been nothing that I couldn't leave behind. Hold me close, my dear. Sing your whispering song softly in my ear. Well, I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, and I can always count on you to be there when the bullets fly. I'd run across the river just to hold you tonight. My heart is sweating bullets from the circles it has raised, like the little feathered Indians calling out the clouds for rain. Well, I go running through the thicket, I'd go careless through the thorn just to hold you for a minute. Always leaves me wanting more. Hold me close, my dear. Sing your whispering song softly in my ear. Well, I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, and I can always count on you to Be there when the bullets fly. I'd run across the river just to hold you tonight. Thanks, everybody.
Oh, so Dimitri Relis, it seems like Mr. Bass Freak is running a little behind, but luckily we're at a show of mine and we have our very special and most regular guest, Olivia Quintanilla, is here. Is it on? Is there an on button? All right, it's on. Olivia.
Hi.
Never seen you before in my life. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well.
Excited to rock some anti-love
I'm
or just
super
not
excited.
love songs?
Yeah, I've been practicing all day
Nice.
at work.
Bobby and I practiced a little bit, mostly laughed.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I also practiced it on Sunday, but on the violin, if that counts. It counts
That's
for
true.
me. So
That's true. So we're going to play the best game on the show. Also the very first game I think we ever play on the show. The game with nothing but a question mark bag. What's in the bag? What's in it?
I won this last time.
What's in the bag, everybody?
What
You
is
did.
it?
Did you win? What is it? Is it a pear? I don't know. Is it a crunch wrap? I don't know. Just gonna have to see. So Olivia, you played What's in the Bag before.
Oh my god, I hope there's a
Do we
crunch.
have?
Did you go to Taco Bell?
Is there a blindfold or what is happening?
That'd be funny. What's in the bag, like Taco Bell edition?
Taco Bell
like
edition.
a specific.
We can't even really like say Taco Bell, so like
Just
cheap taco fast
edition.
food restaurant edition.
Oh my god, yeah, just go down Lake Street and get a taco from every place, and you're like, is that
Right.
Taco Taxi?
You take your pick. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So you now cannot see.
I can't see shit.
Can't see. All right. So here's the bag.
Yeah, I'll make sure. Okay, now I really can't see shit.
You're very. And then I don't know what this is. I guess there. So reach in the bag. Pull out your. What? Can't you see? It's wrapped up. You have to unwrap it. Don't
So-
drop it though.
It is a Crunchy Wrap Supreme.
Yep.
Well, it feels like it's gonna be a chocolate covered granola bar.
Well,
Mm. It's like oh fuck. What would you call those?
it's it has a very specific name. I think I still have. Oh.
It's like the. Oh fuck! What are they called? It's like the wafer with. It's like the wafer.
It's not wafer.
No, it's not. They're awesome though. Nutter butter?
It's a Nutter Butter.
Fuck yeah.
My buddy guessed a Nutter Butter. Nutter Butter Betty Butter. All right. So 1 for 1. You can leave that. I'm gonna leave this. Yeah. All right. Next up,
This one's for Angela.
in our bag of wonders. Hello, Angela. She's probably watching. Oh, I think our freaks are here.
This one's small. I'm gonna find
You
it.
got a handle on it?
I think so.
Got a handle on it? All right. What is that?
Feels like Chex Mix. Whoa. Whoa.
It's like a boomerang.
I've had this before. It tastes kind of like a air-dried banana, but it's not. It's not as crunchy.
Doesn't look like a banana to me. I don't know what it is.
No, it's like more like a, I don't know. Is there such thing as like a fruit chip?
Yeah, but what kind of fruit?
Strawberry.
No. Strawberry? I thought it was.
Am I right?
I thought it was apple. Oh. What is it technically?
You know what? Apple. That's difficult because they put apple juice in like every single kind of fruit snack.
So do we have 2 rounds of this? So like Olivia can go, and then we can get Freak to do it after this.
Yeah.
Sammy's gonna do it. Whoever. Sammy's gonna do. All right. It's a food guessing game.
I already did both. I already did 2 rounds. You guys want to join?
It's the same people.
Like
They
right
weren't
now?
here.
It's so much fun. What?
It's exactly the same. Okay.
Did they watch the first round?
They didn't watch the first round.
Well, then get her to do the first round again.
So let's get the first 2. Come on over here.
Yeah,
Yep.
do it.
This is essentially Wayne's World, but we're at a venue now. So yeah. There you go.
Oh my God, I shocked you. Hi, everybody.
So you're
Hello.
Sammy, I
I'm
hear.
Sammy.
I'm Joe.
Nice to meet you,
Pleasure.
Joe.
And you're playing
That's
across the street?
Freekbass.
You're Freekbass.
Freekbass, yes. I'm here to observe.
Nice. Here, we'll go.
Get in the stand right here. Sit right here.
See you. Go over there. All right. Sweet.
I'll scoot
Well,
over.
welcome.
Hi, thank you for
How's
having
Minneapolis
us.
so far? Other than wow, cold, huh?
It's great.
Yes.
I love
Cold.
it. I love the cold.
This is probably
You
normal
do.
for you
I
guys,
love
or
it.
is this even
This
cold
is
for you
cold
guys?
for us. Like
This is
I mean,
cold
you
for
know,
you.
but yeah, negative
I
is.
wore 2 sweatshirts.
Ah, as
Ooh.
opposed to one.
All right.
Got
So
Okay.
this is your mask.
This is my mask.
Oh.
Okay.
So you cannot see. See,
here, hold
it's a
this.
it.
question.
Yes. Okay.
It's a question.
Okay, it's a question.
It's a
What's in the
food
bag?
guessing game. What's in the bag? What's in the bag?
What's in the bag?
It's our very first game on the show, and one of our most popular. Yeah, don't wreck your shit.
How do my eyes look?
They look cool.
Buggy out. So in this bag, which you cannot see, there we go. Inside of that bag is a treat,
Oh man.
and you must tell us
What it is?
what it is. What is in
Ah!
the bag?
Is it seaweed?
Well,
It's seaweed.
I would.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh. Should I not curse?
Oh no, you're fine.
Okay.
Did it all fall down?
Did it all fall out? Oh.
Okay, we need more of that.
I messed it up.
It's all right. You're blindfolded.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah, I know they fell down.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I have one. I have this.
Oh wait, you got.
What is
That
this?
is that works.
You eat them together?
One is fine. They're the same. So
What was it wrapped in? Is
it
that
was wrapped in
something
a paper towel.
Oh.
Do not worry about that.
Nope, sorry.
Don't worry about the paper towel.
That's a
Just
microphone.
that is
This is
what you're supposed to eat.
eating?
Yes. Can smell, look.
Smells like a cookie.
It's like it is cookie like. But I'm gonna need any more.
Oh,
sp-
it's a Teddy Graham.
It is a Teddy Graham.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay! I
Very
know that
nice.
flavor.
Very nice.
Should I keep this on?
Keep
Are
it
we
on.
going
We're
again?
gonna go back to the bag. So you're
Hi.
1 for 1. I feel
Teddy
like.
Graham.
What's your favorite snack?
Cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Good snack. All right.
One more.
So now.
Let me roll up my sleeve for this.
So
You
now.
guys, this is so much fun.
We do this every Thursday, but
Hold
not
on.
this game.
Could I just come every
Specifically.
Thursday and
If
try
you want
different
to.
foods?
So then be careful this time. Jeez. Here.
Oh, no,
I'm gonna
okay.
take it out of the bag for you and unwrap it maybe even, just so that it doesn't fall down.
Okay.
What is this? Okay, there you go.
Oh.
Those are the treats that were in the bag.
Oh, I know what these are.
Do you?
These are peanut butter Ritz crackers bites.
They're not Ritz. They are peanut butter
Oh.
crackers. They are not Ritz, but I'm going to give it to you.
Are they? Oh, they're like graham cracker.
Ah, they are Nutter Butter Bites.
Oh.
Yeah.
Butter bite.
They come in bite size now.
Wow. And you know what? It was hard with the extra Teddy Graham in my mouth.
Oh yeah. So you gotta finish one snack first, or else it gets all your.
Do you want one?
No.
He totally made sure that you were playing this game.
That's true. Should I eat this other one or leave it for
You
someone?
can eat whatever you want.
Finish it.
Okay.
That's most of the
Finish
fun.
it.
That's
Nutter
most of the
butter.
fun of the game. You know what I mean? Like,
Nutter butter. Okay. I got
all right,
finish
yep,
this.
coming in. We got a mystery hand coming in. All right,
Yeah.
here is your next. What's in the bag? What is that? It's different now.
Guys, this is so much fun.
What is in
Ooh.
that bag? Yep.
Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a
Use
dried
all the
fruit?
senses you can. It is dried fruit. Can you
Dried,
specify?
dried strawberry?
As one.
Ooh, there's 2. Oh.
She's not gonna be like hallucinating for the next 3 days now, is she? Yeah.
They just dosed
No promises,
me
but not
and
because of
I
us.
Okay. That one's a strawberry. Ooh.
That one is a strawberry. You already have all the points. This is all extra points now.
Apple?
Apple is correct.
Apple.
Yes.
Strawberry, apple.
Strawberry, apple. Ooh,
Is there
what
one more?
Nope, just strawberry and apple, I think.
Strawberry and apple, right?
Yeah.
I love this game.
What is this?
Yay.
I'm like,
Yeah.
that's Olivia. She's our cellist.
Yes. Awesome.
Just wait.
Did you get the same?
Yep, you did actually. Yeah.
Did you get
Absolutely.
the same stuff?
She got similar stuff.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. So here.
Is there
here-
more?
There's more. Here, there you go.
Oh!
Ooh.
What's that?
Wow.
That came out of the bag.
And I can see it.
Is it a Malamar?
No.
Or
You're welcome to eat and then guess.
I
But you also
I
have
got
as many
excited.
guesses as you want. There are very few rules to this.
You know what? It felt very similar to a Malamar. That's right?
I don't really know what a Malamar is.
It's a cookie and it's marshmallow and then it's covered in chocolate and
Ooh,
it's this shape.
gotcha.
But it's
It is not that.
but it's not that. It smells like hot cocoa.
Mm.
Oh god.
I like how it's drawn out, though. That makes me happy.
Oh, I don't like this.
Doesn't like it. Doesn't like it.
I don't like that.
Little Debbie's mini brownie.
Oh.
I've never had that.
Interesting.
I think, don't quote me on this, but maybe you can quote me on this. I think Little Debbie's, we're from Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. Sammy's from New York. I think Little Debbie's is a Cincinnati company.
Could be.
I think. I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
sorry, Little Debbie's.
I'm pretty sure. Yes.
Well, thank you for taking my happy and brownie.
It's okay. It's still over here. I didn't eat it or anything. I might.
You can eat it if you want.
I might. All right. How many more we got? 3 after this?
Wow, they're filling
All right.
up.
Olivia, you want to come back? Yes. All right. After this one, Olivia's going to come back. She made a
Okay.
sad face.
Oh no.
But then you can meet her and it's
Okay,
great.
we'll,
She's
we'll
cool.
Tag team.
All
Tag
right.
team out.
Boom.
Oh my god.
Ooh, it gets bigger and bigger.
Okay, this
If you're
feels
lucky.
like a muffin.
It's definitely a muffin.
Is it like a...
I don't know. It is a muffin.
Ooh, like a coffee cake muffin?
Yeah.
Banana
Yeah, coffee
nut?
cake
Coffee
works.
cake muffin.
Coffee cake
Cinnamon?
is acceptable.
Cinnamon?
It's like cinnamon roll.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this is great.
I think they all use the same ingredients.
Yeah.
You want to finish them up? You can have the whole muffin if you
I'll
want.
save it for later.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You can demask yourself, unveil.
Woo!
All right. Welcome back to the world.
Yay.
You did wonderfully.
Wow, very
You did
bright.
wonderfully. It is very bright here now.
Olivia, tag team.
Isn't that a great game?
I'm so down. I'm so into it. Here, I'll stand behind Freekbass.
Got a little crew over here. All right, Olivia. We got 3 left for
Oh,
you.
that was so exciting.
This is the same that she just got, though. No? Okay. Maybe it's not. They're all different.
Give me the clue. Is it a muffin?
It's not a. I'm gonna unwrap it because we're running into trouble. There we go.
Ooh.
You can smell that from
That's
here.
something that you did not have.
I did not have that.
You did not. I guess they're all different. She's thinking.
She won the last time she played this.
Yeah. Although winning at these games is always cool.
It tastes like a chocolate chip Quaker Oats chewy bar.
Wow, is that exactly correct?
Wow.
Not Quaker Oats, but close enough.
Oh.
Quaker Oats off-brand.
Yes.
I was like,
Aldi-
wow, she even got the brand.
I was gonna say,
too?
yeah.
I know. That's
That's
good.
like all the points.
I don't know if I can get the brand.
Oh, here
This
comes
is
another
good 'cause
one.
I haven't had dinner yet.
Well, this works out for you. Thank you. All right.
Ooh, interesting.
Mmm.
Yeah. Sustenance.
Hold on. I need a palate cleanser.
Sorry.
Do you have your water bottle over there, Olivia?
Is your water bottle over here?
I don't have a water bottle. I lose them.
I have a million, but none of them are actually right here.
Hey, if you have seen my Jamaica water bottle, it says One Love
We've
on
seen
it.
her Jamaica water bottle, everyone.
It's blue and purple and it's great. It has a straw. Probably smells like old whiskey. This is just like, just cinnamon, like the raisin bread.
Cinnamon raisin bread?
Cinnamon
We are
raisin
correct.
bread.
I was hoping it was like
Oh,
a
here comes
spicy-
one more. Is this the
All right.
final?
Yep.
Oh,
The final
Oh, this is.
countdown. Yeah.
You can just sit there right there, Olivia's fine. I just want to show you this before you destroy it.
Oh,
This is very
wow.
sort of Minnesota. Just stop it. Sort of Minnesotan, but you're definitely going to destroy it. So there you go. Feel it.
This is a good finale. This is a very good finale.
Oh my God! Is it in the shape of Minnesota?
No, but it is in the shape of something. It's upside down right now. Now it's right side up.
There you go. Now you're right side up.
I don't know if you can guess it, but
Hold on.
you're very good at this.
Yeah, you're killing it.
It's not. It is in the shape of something. It has like it's a head. There's at least one little eye. Is it? It's not in the shape of Snoopy, is it?
Not
Wow.
But it is a dog.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty famous one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you said kind of Minnesota.
Yeah, I did.
It is from Minnesota.
I did
She'll be
indeed.
able to tell when she tastes.
Oh, it tastes like my tongue.
Oh.
Ow.
How's your tongue taste?
Wow, that's hard.
Like difficult or like it is hard?
It was a hard cookie.
I'll give you a hint. It's really cute.
What are the little cute dogs that are not Snoopy?
But it's a famous Minnesota.
We're in Minnesota
Kind of a Minnesota
brand store.
I did not realize
Oh
that
my
that
God.
store was
I didn't know
Minnesotan.
either.
That's news to me.
Or one of the ex-wives of the previous owner.
Wow. It started. It's in Minnesota. Wow.
Really? Oh my God, I can feel his little ears
Yep.
and I can feel his nose.
I feel like you need to guess, or we're just
He
gonna
has a
tell
name, right?
I don't know.
I can't think of any dog.
It's the Target dog. It's the Target
What the
dog.
fuck, you little bitch.
Target.
It's the Target.
Target.
Target. And as our guests have learned, Target is a Minneapolis company.
That is.
Wow.
It is a Minneapolis
As
company.
is
We
US
tra-
Bank and Best Buy.
We tour a lot, and Sky, our keyboard player, he likes to
And
go in
Brianne.
different cities, and he'll go to different Targets
Yeah.
just so he feels like he's at home again. Like even if
So-
we're in different parts of the
yeah.
country. Yeah. It's a familiarity thing.
Yeah. Oh, I get that.
3M
Yeah.
is also a company from here. That's Scotch tape.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
all
sure.
the sticky stuff.
Yes, yes.
Governor's family owned Target first.
Oh, wow.
Bunch of Targets.
Wow,
All right. So
okay.
You should bring your guide to the first Target. It's in Roseville.
the very first Target ever is in this town.
Wow, that's incredible. I
but-
did not know that.
So we're going to a music video next, then we're gonna come back and chat.
Wonderful.
But the music video is "Your Love Is Always on Time." Is there anything
Ah.
you want to preface before we watch it at all, or you just want to let it go? You're welcome to
Just-
talk after.
Yeah, that's just it's just it's
But
it's
sometimes,
a,
like, just
it's
in
a
case
pretty
there's,
cool
like, a thing to
video.
watch.
Yeah, it's pretty. I will say it's directed by both Jenny Chacon directed it, and a lot of the costumes are done by Angie Wilson, who does a lot of our visual stuff too as
Hell
well.
yeah.
So check it out. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, this is Freekbass. Your love is always on time.
Let's search through the galaxy for the timeless and bizarre. to the moon.
Hello, we're back. That was Freekbass music video. Your love is always on time. Freekbass and Sammy will be playing next door at the Cabooze tonight.
9:30.
9:30.
9:30.
Yes.
And that's let's see. And then is anybody else playing?
No, I think it's just us.
Just
A
you?
night
Yes,
a
yes.
night with.
A night.
A night.
with-
Yes, a
the
night
night
with.
belongs to.
Nice. So we mentioned a little bit, but you're from Cincinnati.
Correct.
I've been there one time. I was in Newport, Kentucky, technically, but it's like the
Right,
same.
right, right.
It's
Twin,
the same.
Twin City. It's just
Yeah.
like St. Paul and Minneapolis. Same vibe.
I drove to a Walmart many times getting a tire replaced on a.
There are a
on
lot
a-
of Walmarts in Cincinnati.
Yeah, a lot of Walmarts
Yeah.
in the Midwest.
Yes.
But what was it like growing up there? Was it great? Did you want to get out? You're still there?
Yes, it's a it's a good music place to grow up. It's especially if you're a touring musician like we are, like a lot of us are. It's not too crazy expensive to live. It's close to everything. Chicago is not 4 or 5 hours away. Even Minneapolis is only like 11. Which,
Yeah, it's not. You got to go
it's not
around
that bad.
the lake, though. It's really
New
good.
York's like 10, so Atlanta's like 7 or 8. So everything's pretty
Thought about
close.
it.
And it's got a great history of music, specifically funk.
Yeah.
The King Records started there, which is the label that James Brown recorded all his hit songs
yeah.
on there. So, Bootsy Collins, the Ohio Players, Roger and Zapp. So
Bootsy
it's
Collins
got-
from Cincinnati?
Yeah. He's produced a couple of our albums
Big
too,
fan
as
of
well.
that guy. I
Yeah.
have his signature bass pedal on my board for the
Oh
last
yeah,
10
wonderful.
years.
Yep. And so it's the music history is great there, and I've been there my whole life, so
Killer.
it's kind of
And then-
what I know. Yeah.
So going back history, who was the person in your life, teacher, parent, sister, sibling, who piqued your interest in music first? Like, where did it start? Do you remember, or was it always? Is there a
Me
specific
first.
person?
Me
Yeah,
fir-
Sammy, you're welcome to
I would
answer
have
as well.
to say my parents.
Yeah.
They were always playing. I mean, they still do. They love music. They're big music people. So I was, always running around like the living room, like singing to a wooden spoon or something.
Tight hairbrush,
And
got
yep. And they let me and my brother be very creative. They're creative people also. They're
It's awesome.
so they were very, very nurturing in our arts background that eventually became our jobs,
And
which
how?
is very cool.
When did you start music? Just like with the spoons? Do you count
With
that?
the spoons. I don't know. Do
I
you
don't know
count
either.
that? Would
I
you
don't know
count
either.
that?
I made a drum set out of like Tupperware when I was 5. Does
I
that
mean,
count?
that's pretty good.
You know what I mean?
In
Did you really?
Yes, exact same
Very
thing,
cool. Yeah.
in
It's like,
in
I
eighth
just wanted to play
grade,
drums.
I auditioned for the school musical.
There you go.
Oh well, I played drums actually in 4th grade. So it started
I was 9
in
when I
4th
started playing
grade.
drums.
Yeah, and then I started singing, I guess, in like 8th grade,
Nice.
7th, 8th grade.
And let's see, you've been playing for 20 years.
Yeah. I started off as a drum. We mentioned drummers, but then I was actually a drummer.
Same.
I started off as a drummer first, went to guitar for a little bit, and then and I still play guitar quite a bit too as well. But bass always felt, I always, even now I say I'm a drummer that plays notes. That's kind of the way I think of playing
Right.
bass.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Bass is
Yeah.
it's exactly.
Like you're creating
that. I
beats,
think
but your beats
I
have
played guitar,
melody.
I played drums, and then I had to play bass with a band that just needed it, which became my longest running band. Like still
Yeah.
together 15 years, called Dead Larry.
Yeah.
And I started playing bass, and I was like, oh, this is drums and guitar mixed together.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
that's
rhythmic
what it is.
melody. It's it's one of my favorite instruments in the world.
So many people think because the bass kind of looks similar to a guitar that we're closer to a guitar, but I always say that, when I teach bass too as well, and it's like way, way closer to drums than you are. Because, you're
Right.
playing along with almost everything the drummer's doing. You just have
Absolutely.
notes. That's the difference. Yeah.
Yeah, which makes playing bass and singing and playing guitar and singing two completely different things.
Totally. Yeah, for
Which is
sure.
crazy.
Yeah.
So favorite guests in your 20 years? Did you ever played with Bootsy Collins? Like, did you ever come
Yeah,
and play?
yeah.
You came-
That's how I met
That's
him
so
at a,
cool.
in a
We should
recording
all hang
session.
out.
Yeah. So he just super long story, super short. A guy named Gary Mudbone Cooper, who we just performed with last weekend. Sammy and I did. He's from Parliament Funkadelic and Bootsy's Rubber Band.
Yeah.
He was having me play bass on some session work of his. There was a label out of Japan called P-Vine Records. They were putting a Jimi Hendrix funk album out. They had a bunch of funk bands putting funk stuff. Gary asked me to be on the album. Bootsy was producing and engineering the session. We met, hit it off. He had me at his house all the time, and then we started writing songs
Cool.
together. And then he produced my first
That's
3
super
albums.
cool.
Yeah. So
I'm
that's
into it.
Yeah. So
And
it
then
was
you're
crazy.
featured on a bunch of, what is this, All the Way This, All the Way That.
Yeah. Yes, that's our record that we put out with
Yep.
Color Red.
Color Red
Records.
with Mike Tallman.
Yes.
Yeah, you know
we
Mike.
actually
Well,
did.
Youth Orchestra and Dead Larry are from Iowa City.
Oh,
We're all from the
nice.
same hometown. So yeah, like I just talked to Eric Kleiner today, you know, because it's the last Camp Euphoria this year. And I was like, oh my God, it's the last one. So, you know, hit him up. So I mean, you know, nothing guaranteed, but I just hit him up and I was just talking to Mike, and then Mike runs Color Red with Josh, who was in Kinetics. I used to
And
do
Eddie
that guy.
Roberts from
Eddie
New
Roberts
Mexico.
from New
Yep.
Mexico.
So
Produced
all
the
those
album.
folks, yeah, like
Yeah.
Mike, Youth Orchestra was like the band that came up right before Dead Larry in town.
Yeah.
They moved to Colorado, then we came up, then we moved to Minneapolis.
Oh, nice.
So it's like this weird. So yeah, I love what those guys
Yeah,
do.
oh, it's
I hit them up
incredible.
every once in a while. I'm just like, you guys are just doing the best.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Mike Tallman, what a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's super talented.
And then can we expect more stuff from you two?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
we
were
just-
actually there not too long ago and recorded
The follow-up. Yeah.
five tunes.
Nice.
Coming
And
out
they're
probably come out like May-ish.
spring, early spring maybe.
Yeah.
So
Good. Nice.
keep a
That's
lookout.
not very long.
It's
Yeah,
good
no.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
super
really
excited
yeah.
about it because when we did the first record, we were kind of feeling each other out, you know, because
Yeah.
we'd worked a little bit, you know, at festivals and stuff together, kind of sat in together, but finding how Eddie was as a producer and he was finding who we were as a band, and we were kind of creating the sound in the studio. Well, with this album, we kind of knew what sound we could create there, but then we did a lot of pre-production, especially with songwriting. So we came in with like a lot of songs for this session.
Nice.
So it's kind of a combination of, you know, the good production that they have with some strong songs.
And do you do lyric writing too, or you
Yes,
just
we all do. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
we wrote a bunch of songs together.
Killer.
and They wrote a
Yeah, I know. It's pretty wide.
yeah.
range.
So when they were in the studio, they wrote a couple tunes and we co-wrote some of the songs together.
Nice.
And yeah.
So we can expect a lot more from you two
Yeah.
together
Yeah.
this year.
Yes.
Yes.
That's really cool.
So keep a lookout.
Yep.
It's gonna be good.
Well, now I really want you to do stuff.
Okay.
And play
Let me
music.
plug it.
But
Yeah.
is there
Talk to
anything?
Sammy, let me
Is there anything else you'd like to say before you play? I guess.
You know, I don't know. Maybe I'll introduce the tune. This is Knuckle Sandwich,
This-
which is
Oh, you're
off
playing
of-
Knuckle
We're
Sandwich.
playing Knuckle Sandwich.
So we're gonna go to a quick promo image while you get set up.
okay.
I'm gonna get out of here so it's not
Perfect.
weird.
It's
I'm not
from
just
all
gonna
the
sit
way
here.
this, all the way that.
And then then you'll have another microphone in which
Great.
to sing talk.
Swap
Here we go.
microphones.
Oh, so you're
Quick
not singing
change.
out of the mic?
This song is called Knuckle Sandwich, and this is off the album All the Way This, All the Way That. Gonna make ya, gonna break ya. Can you take the hit? Gonna move ya, gonna bruise ya. Can you handle it? Gonna rock ya, gonna shock ya. You better make my day. Gonna move ya, gonna bruise ya. You better make my day. You right there, sit right back down in your chair. Gonna knock you out, gonna knock you out. I'll just have to knock you out. Gonna knock you out. Gonna knock you out. Gonna move ya. Gonna bruise ya. You better make my day. I don't know, we're here. Or we could do, I don't know. What do you think? Love in your pocket? What do you think? Yeah. Hey, yeah. You got my love in your pocket. Gotta keep my eye in the socket. Breathe deep and I'm ready to go. My mind's getting ready to blow. You make me feel brand new. Turning circles, don't know what to do. You figured out how to unlock it. When you put my love in your pocket. Love in your pocket. Love in your pocket. Yeah, yeah. Love in your pocket. Love in your pocket. Yeah, yeah. See stars shooting in sky tonight. Climb on board, I'm ready for flight. You're the space and I am the rocket. Sit down and you're planning and docking. Getting lost in your universe. Am I just a trinket inside your purse? Countdown 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swing low, swing high, just let it ride. Love in your pocket, love in your pocket. Yeah, yeah. Love in your pocket, love in your pocket. Yeah, yeah. Love in your pocket, love in your pocket. Yeah, yeah. Love in your pocket, love in your pocket.
Perfect. Well, you know, if people want to hear the full version, they have to come to the show. So that was a good taste. Good taste of freak bass. And Sammy from Turquoise. She was just here. You just came back.
I just came back. I'm back.
So I have to now sound check a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay.
And I'm sure you have things to do. Dinner to eat. Your show starts at 9:30. I'm over here at 9. I'm going to try and run over at some point. And if we're still going, when you're done, hop over here.
Love it.
We'll be here.
Thank you.
But Freak Bass, thanks for being here. Next week we have Mikey D will be on the show. From North Dakota, Mr. Mikey D will be here. We will be back in the studio, and I have lots of great news to tell you next week, so stay tuned, and thanks for watching, and I will play us out.
Because I'm with you through thick and thin. Whatever trouble you are in, I don't care whatever you do. Just know that I love you. Oh, whoa. Oh, I love you. You know, sometimes you got troubles. So many troubles. They're getting you down. but you don't have to worry about your troubles no more, 'cause well, I'll always be around, because I'm with you through thick and thin. Whatever trouble you are in, I don't care whatever you do. Just know that I love you. Whoa. I love you.